Buckle up and get ready for a roller coaster ride of some tasteless humor, lots of heart, and radical truth with two scrappy chicks. Because adulting is hard, but we are thinking that laughing about it is just so much easier. Hey, Happy New Year! 2026 is here, and let's hope it's a better year. 2025 for me was a year of loss. Lost some incredible people that I knew. And towards the end of the year, I lost both my cats, and I will forever miss them. Have not gotten another cat yet. It's only fair that we get a female dog first, because I'm the one that picked out Dexter. And then after that, and then a cat. What kind of cat? I don't know. But I keep, in my Facebook feed, I keep seeing all these cats. And I was just like, I just want them all. Uh, it's so hard to say no. And if you're in our Facebook group, you'll see Marie posted, we were talking about Floki, which was her daughter's cat. Unfortunately, he was doing so well, and then he wasn't. And I'll have Marie talk more about what happened. But as you can see, poor little guy didn't make it. So um, that's sad. It makes me sad because I'm such an animal lover. And then I also follow this account. Her name is Maren, and she lives in the Netherlands, and she rescues bullies, like bulldogs and other kind of dogs. She had a pack of 6, and she went on holiday with her son and gets a call that her Raffie, who was the one tooth, adorable bully guy, that she would dress up in costumes. She dressed him all up in costumes. He unfortunately passed away. There was an incident with their other dog of the pack, Pickles. And then another one of their dogs, he got into the middle of it to protect, Odin was his name, to protect Raffie. And he got hurt. So then he was hospitalized. And unfortunately, he didn't make it. So Maren's not ready to talk about what she's going to do with Pickles. I don't think she has him at her house. She's got 3 dogs left, and she's just heartbroken. And I really get being heartbroken. I mean, it's more than an animal; it's family. Losing Xavi, and then Bella not too long after Xavi, and then the cats within 3 weeks of each other. So I really feel for her. And people are just, nasty. It's so easy to be nasty and type stuff when you're just facing a computer behind the keyboard. But think about it before you do that. Do you have the guts to say that in person? She's getting told that she's being too much posting about losing her dogs. And I'm like, you know what? There is no timeline on grief. If she keeps posting that along, maybe with new content with her other dogs, I have no problem with it. That's fine because I get it. And, people, you just need put a filter on it, think about it before you write something nasty that, how would you feel if it was being said to you? Think about what you're putting out there. That's nasty.
Yes. I
You
thought you were
know?
going to go a different direction and say, because I feel like pit bulls get bad reps because pit bulls are quote unquote the most violent animals, and they're not. It's the people that has them and trains them
Yeah.
into violent animals.
Yeah. Well, one of the dogs, Pickles, I don't know his full breed, but he's bigger than Odin and Raffie was. So, um, but you're right. They get the bad rap too. And both Bella and Xavi were pit mix. And Dexter has pit in him too. And he also has just about every other thing in him. Husky, Shepherd, King Corso. So so yeah, back
And
in
I
the
don't know,
day,
I don't know if you want to talk about this, but you had a nasty ass neighbor that didn't like Bella and Xavi, and they had to wear muzzles when they went outside. And that made me mad because Xavi's
yeah,
not even a violent dog at
yeah,
all.
yeah. I don't even know if she's around, but yeah, and she supposedly was a past dog groomer, animal lover, and um, tried to pull a fast one and claimed Bella jumped on her, and she was claiming all this, woe is me. So we got smart and recorded her walking her dogs from her house all the way to the fire department and back. So if you're really that bad, how did you do that walk? And we turned it into our insurance company, and they're like, really? So yeah,
Oh, did she try to go after you for money, saying that
yeah,
she couldn't walk?
yeah.
Oh, what a fish.
Yeah, and then her hair was done up too, and she was driving. And I was like, so she's really bad off. I know when you get your hair done, you have to sit. So how is she able to get her hair done and drive and walk?
So insurance
So
said, yeah, no.
so she got her butt handed to her.
Good. Little fish.
Yeah. So anyway, back to Maren and her dogs. If you don't follow her, I'm going to put her Instagram and her Facebook and her TikTok up. Um, I can't remember how long I've been following her, but I remember like the first video. It's Raffie, and she has him dressed up, and I'm like, oh my god, is he adorable? So I started following her. Um, but I'm gonna put up her all her links to what she has, and like I said, she'll probably talk. I don't know how soon about what she did with pickles, and of course, people are giving their advice. Um, on it, but I mean, we don't know what happened. Did my two dogs ever get in a scuffle? Yeah, but it was over a stupid bone, and we took the bone away and threw it out. And it's funny if I know there was a time if Xavi was bad, like did something bad, he'd walk away with his head down, and Bella would be like, "Oh, what'd you do?" And she would go follow him. Um, but it never got, bad with them that it was like blood drawn or that. Um, but yeah, that and it's kind of hence why um, when it comes to getting a female dog for Dex, probably under a year old. That's what our vet said. Um,
Yeah, you're correct. When we had Minna was 6, and when we adopted Link, he was 6 months old.
mhm.
They say kittens are better to um, get along with older cats
Yeah,
than getting an older cat.
yeah, and just because you don't know. I mean, Dex was one and found roaming the streets of Tennessee, and he has quirks of noises he's afraid of and stuff. So we don't know what he endured. Um, so they said, you know, and hopefully it's a puppy that's potty trained and all that. So, and he wants a boxer. So that's what we'll do. And I think Dex would be fine with it because he loved the cat, you know, even though he pushed her out of the bed, the
Yeah, you
round
don't want
bed.
it to be like Xavier, where he was around like what, two cats or
Mhm.
a whole bunch of he actually Xavier's been around
Four.
a lot of cats.
Yeah, and he thought he was a cat.
Yeah. Yeah, he
Yeah.
would curl up and sleep at the top of the cushion like a cat. I remember that.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll eventually get Dex a pal. But
Well, thank you, Mom, for having me on this podcast again. It's been fun doing these.
yeah, yeah. Like I said, I'll post Maren's stuff. Eventually I'll reach out to her and see if I can get her to come on the podcast. I know it's probably too new right now, too soon for her. But if you could support her, show her some love, um, show her that, you know, us animal lovers do care. And, you know, the haters, I mean, obviously they have not lost a animal. And, you know, they have no heart if they're going to act like that. So, yeah. And I started out the new year right. I went to bed after midnight and I slept through the night finally. I can't remember the last time I didn't get up in the middle of the night, or I would sleep for 2 hours, wake up, sleep for 2 hours, wake up. So that's good. And I did some exercising today, some weights in the
Very
treadmill.
good. Yes. We were talking about how Eli's been having nightmares and everything, and I don't know if it was the ear infection, but you gave me a oh my gosh, I'm blanking the word.
Dream catcher.
Dream catcher. Yeah, you gave me a dream catcher, which you got to thank your client. Mom's clients are so nice. They just always give things to my mom to give to my child. They're just so sweet. We've gotten like a bike, uh, clothes, uh,
Toys.
toys. Like it's just so nice. So yeah, you gave me that dream catcher and I hung it up right near his bed and he hasn't had any nightmares since I hung it up. So it's been a week now,
Mm-hmm.
almost a week. No, you gave it to me on Christmas Day. Yeah, a week. It's been a week
Yeah.
now. And yeah, he's been sleeping so great. It's so fantastic.
Good. Good. I'm glad that works. So yeah, if hey, you don't have to be a child to get a dream catcher. You know what? Maybe I need one of those. Maybe it'll help me sleep through the night.
Right? I haven't exercised yet, but your one of your clients gave us a treadmill, so it's downstairs. I still have to set it up, so hoping to use that soon. And you got me started on the magnesium, so I've been sleeping a lot better. And I've been on keto for about when did you start keto? Probably like what, like September, August? No, summertime
Yeah, I think in July, because
in July. Yeah, and I'm
we're
still
over
doing
for
it.
Happy
And
Gilmore too.
yeah, yeah. So I'm still doing the keto. Are you still kind of doing it or?
Yes.
Oh, good. Very good. Yes. The keto's been good. I've been doing the keto bread, the keto anything that I can keto, honestly. And then instead of rice, doing cauliflower rice. And it's been very good.
I,
Um,
I
I, I
wanted,
I did not track how much weight I lost, unfortunately, but Chris lost about 30 to 35 pounds.
yeah, men suck. They
Yeah.
lose weight easily. Um, I would like some spaghetti squash, but I'm kind of leery because the last time I got spaghetti squash, it was yucky when I cut it open. Because you can cut it open and then season it and then put it flat down on
Yeah.
a cookie sheet and cook it in the oven.
Yeah.
And it was icky. So I ever
I
since
like
then.
You should try doing zucchini because I know you grow zucchini every year.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Take zucchini and take a peeler and just peel it straight like strips, and then you cut the strips to make it into noodles. We did that, and there's this recipe where you do grape tomatoes, cut them in half, do diced garlic, and you cook those separate. And then once those are good, you add your zucchini noodles, and then you add like cream cheese, and you add spices in there. I like paprika. I like to make it a little spicy, and then you add shrimp in there, and it's like a zucchini noodle shrimp Alfredo kind of thing. It was very good.
Oh, okay. There's one guy that does um, simple recipes. I think I've sent you his video. He's got kind of like blondish brown hair.
I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, yeah. He's been popping up lately of simple things to do, and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. Kind of changing things up and not having the same old, because I feel like I do that. So,
Most of the recipes I find on like Facebook videos or on Instagram, but I've been trying not to use Instagram a lot because not that I'm punishing myself, but I try to be more present with Eli, and I don't want to watch a whole bunch of Instagram reels and distract myself from my son. So I deleted the app from my phone, but I still have Facebook. So um I try not to let the internet distract me from being present in my son's life, but I feel like deleting Instagram from my phone was probably a good idea because I don't spend time on it anymore. So, just not to get so caught up in social media.
I know I was looking at something. I don't know if it was a video or something I read. Maybe a little bit of both, where they said, before the social media. Oh, maybe it was a story, and it was, back in the day kind of thing. And he said, you know, yeah, we bickered about politics, but we still showed up for each other. And yeah, that's what's missing. We're so, out of tune with personal, communication and
Yeah.
in-person stuff.
Yeah, we're disconnected.
Yes.
I am
Yes.
I've been using a app. It's called Libby, Libby. If you have a library card, you can use it. I told you about this because we were talking about Henry Winkler.
Yes, and he had Henry Winkler with bees.
Yeah. But I've been listening to audiobooks, and I have this one on hold. It's called The Anxious Generation book. It's how the great rewriting of childhood is causing an epidemic on mental illness.
Hmm.
And um it's about how like since the early 2010s, rates of depression, anxiety, self-harm, and suicide have rose. And it's like, why? And it's mostly because of the internet.
Yeah. I mean, oh, and that was funny. Another thing, people were asking, they're like, so, like my generation, so why did you guys like drink from a hose? Well, because we're told don't come in the house. Well, I'm thirsty. We didn't carry around water bottles or cups and that. We carried around big boom boxes and rode our bikes with boom boxes. And um, yeah, we weren't allowed in the house. It's um, like typical come home from school, do your homework, go outside. Sometimes you have to be back to eat dinner unless you're making arrangements and eating dinner at a friend's house. And then you had to call from the friend's house to check in. And then you came back, like summertime by the time it got dark, which was, around 9 o'clock. Um, I rode my bike everywhere because I didn't get a car till I was 18. So I rode my bike everywhere. And yeah, like I said, we weren't allowed to be in the
Yeah.
house,
Yeah, it's so funny because my childhood was exactly the same. You would say play outside till the sun goes down kind of thing, and we always wanted to be outside. We never wanted to
Hmm.
be inside. But now the generation that we have now, they all want to be inside. They want to be on the internet. They want to watch TikTok videos. And I kind of feel like our generation can't focus long enough because of watching short TikTok videos. That could just be my opinion, but this
Hmm.
is just how I feel. Um, I took Eli to the library one day, and there was a dad sitting down with his daughter doing plus and minus, right?
Yeah.
And doing the fingers thing. Okay, like what's 9 plus 1? And she was like counting backwards instead of forward. But I was just like thinking to myself, like, math is hard in general, but I'm like, I wonder to myself, like, like, do kids have a hard time focusing because it's not a TikTok video or not an Instagram reel? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
also, Mom, were you talking about you're saying about the guy with the recipes? Were you talking about keto snacks with a Z?
uh,
He
no, hold
goes,
on.
he's that guy that's like, if you take one egg,
Yeah,
cottage
yeah, him.
cheese.
Him.
Okay, yeah. I
Yeah.
was trying to remember his name.
Yeah, him.
Yes, yeah, yeah. He's
I
a
I
I
like him.
he pops up my feed all the time.
Yeah.
Um,
Um,
but yeah, I feel like our generation can't really focus that much anymore and would rather be on the internet, play video games, or watch TikTok videos because when we hire people at our workplace, I work in like a lab making optical glasses, and I feel like there's a lot older people than young. I'm sorry, there's a lot younger people than older people. But also like when we hire younger people, we go through fast. They like go through really fast and leave really quick, and older people typically stay longer. Um, I don't know. It's just so weird how like some people will just quit because it wasn't a good vibe.
yeah, why are you laughing?
I just think it's weird, like I'm quitting this job because I it wasn't a good vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah, did you quit a place because it wasn't a good vibe?
Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
We'll get into
Oh,
that. Let me
did I ever tell you this story? So
yeah, tell me a story.
I'm trying to think when this was. I want to say it was probably 2020. I had gotten laid off, unfortunately, because COVID. And I was working at Chicken and Spice, and great place if you're local in Illinois. There's a couple. So I was working that, but I'm like, okay, I know that I can't be full time. I'm only part time. This isn't going to get me by bill wise. So I just was looking for anything that I could apply to. And I wanted to become a nurse, and then I decided not to do that. But I know deep in my heart I'm good with kids and I care for people because that's like my two big things that make me me. So I decided to apply to several places where you can take care of elder people. And you like go to their house and take care of them, kind of thing, not in a facility. And I applied to this place in Joliet, and I went in, and they had this building I went in is the building where they have you train in and do the interviews at, and just like a normal office, right? And so I walk in there and there's nobody there, and I'm like, okay, do I just ring the bell? And I ring the bell, and it's still nobody. I think 5 minutes go by. Finally, somebody comes out and can I help you? I'm like, yeah, I applied online. I have an interview. And then they make me fill out the paperwork. I'm like, but I filled it out online. Whatever. So I fill out the paperwork. Then they take me back for an interview. Then they say, okay, you're hired. I don't know why. I just had this, like the whole thing from start to finish. It didn't feel right. It felt like it just bad vibes. So I never showed up for the training. But I never gave them like my social security card or anything like that because they said on the first day of training they fill out that stuff. So it was it was never, on my record of working this job. And then I went back to Jewel Osco in 2020 for I think 2 or 3 weeks, and I worked in the deli, uh, and I quit. And then I went in to because they're like, oh well, give like a notice or like fill out this paper. Go to like the front desk. They'll give you this paper to fill out. That way, if you ever want to come back, we can rehire you. And I went to the front desk to ask for a paper to fill it out so I could get rehired instead of just quitting on bad terms. And the guy's like, oh, we are all out of papers. I will print some out tomorrow and you can come back tomorrow. And I'm like, you know what? Nah, it's not even worth it. Thanks, anyways. And I left. And the funny thing is, that guy who told me we need to print out papers tomorrow ended up working at the same workplace as me. Like a couple months later, I want to say maybe 6 months later, he was working at the same workplace as me. It was so funny because he looked at me, goes, "You look really familiar." And I said, "Are you the guy I talked to you about the putting in the 2 week notice thing?" He goes, "That's why I remember you." And I was like, "Oh, okay." That was pretty funny. What was your bad vibe that you got? How old were you when this happened?
With job?
Yeah, with job.
Uh, two. Two
Two?
I can think of.
When you were a teenager, adult?
No. Well, okay. The one when I was a teenager was I think it was like a telemarketing thing. And the dude was a pervert and hitting on Angel. So we're like, okay, bye.
That's creepy. No, thank you. I don't want you to be my boss.
Yeah. And then when I was single mom with you guys, I worked for a place and the owner would yell at the top of his lungs. And it was so embarrassing when you had customers on the phone. That was an abusive environment. And
How long did you work this job?
couple years.
Oh my God, you're kidding me.
No, and then I go to work for a real estate agent, and then she was just as bad because she would literally say to my face my work was crap, and I was just like, okay, need to leave.
Wow. No
So
wonder
yeah,
why you have
it's
your own job
yeah,
business.
it's worse enough that I was an abusive, you know, marriage um for 9 years with the donor that, I
Hmm.
wasn't gonna
You're
take
like,
that
I'm
out.
not dealing with that at work.
Yeah. So
And you want to talk about our chame?
yeah, but real quick, a little story of
Okay.
1984 New Year's.
All right,
Was
go
that
ahead.
was at a friend's house, and uh, my co-host Marie was there, and me and another friend were leaving to go to another party, and I was 15. She was what, probably 14, and we were drunk, and one of the guys from the party was driving us there, and he got
15 and 14, and you guys were drunk?
yes,
Very bad.
yes, chame,
Very
chame,
bad.
chame,
Shame on younger you.
yes. And he only got a couple blocks because it was snowing and they had not plowed, and he had like a Chrysler Cordova, like two door, and rear wheel drive, so he wasn't getting anywhere, and he ended up dumping us a couple blocks away, and he
What?
goes, no, no. He was Mexican. His name was Carlitos, and he's like, can't go any further. Have to go back. So he dumped us, and I was just like, okay. And I
Was it
slammed the
snowing?
door, and he starts driving away, and I'm being pulled, and I was like, wait a second, and I realized my hand was in the door. I had mittens on, and I'm like pounding on the door, stop, and he stops, and I open the door, and I get my hand out, and
You had a Chris Farley moment.
yeah, and I'm like, oh my god, um, and then it started hurting, and it was my thumb that got slammed in the car door, and I can't remember how far we had to walk, maybe a mile or two, and
Oh
we get
my
to the
God.
next party, and my thumb is throbbing, and the luck I had, there was a paramedic there at the party.
Did you hurt your thumb? Break your thumb?
Um, I didn't break it, but the
Bruised
freaking
it.
nail peeled off and it was swollen
Ouch.
and whatnot. So luckily having that paramedic there helped. And I remember I did not go to work the next day. I was working at the grocery store as a
Man.
bagger, and went to the doctor, and they're like, yeah, you're losing the nail. And I get to
Ouch.
look at, it's my left hand, and I get to look at that thumb because the nail, it grew back, but
Never the
not
same.
not the same. It's kind of rough, and it will only get a certain height, and it breaks easily. And I was just like, yeah, memories of 1984.
That is so crazy. I've never heard this story in my life. I swear, when
Yeah.
I listen to this podcast
Uh-huh.
with you and Murray,
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, I did not know this.
Yeah. Oh, and I was when I was turning everything on, Buzzsprout alerted me that we hit 300 downloads.
300 downloads. All right. Hey, thank
Yes.
you everybody for listening. We appreciate you.
Yeah.
I hope that you get to enjoy this when you're on your drive to work or when you're at work listening to headphones, whatever
Working out,
you do,
cleaning.
working out, whatever you're doing. We appreciate it. That is awesome to hear. That
Yeah.
makes me super happy to hear about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna
Yeah.
work on getting guests. I have like
Mm.
ideas like Chris Kattan
Don't know who
and
that is.
huh?
I don't know who that is.
Oh yes you do.
Who is it?
Butabi.
Butavi? Chris. Oh, from the Butavi brothers, the shorter
Night
one.
at the Roxbury.
Naya the Rossberry. Oh, you like
Yeah.
him?
Yeah.
Yes.
He's on my Instagram. So
Oh,
that's a possibility. I'm going to ask him because I haven't heard from Serge. Serge was not feeling good. Um, and then Oliver Hudson. I would love to have Oliver Hudson on.
all these
You
famous
got to know
people.
who Oliver Hudson is. He's in Sandler's movies.
Ah, sorry, I'm drawing blanks.
Okay, do you remember Grown Ups too?
Yes.
Do you remember the guy that was teaching the like exercise class
Oh,
and he
yes.
said he was gay?
Yes.
That's Oliver Hudson.
Okay.
Kate
Honestly,
Hudson's brother.
I know this is like going above and beyond and thinking the unthinkable. I would love to have Adam Sandler. I would love to just
Yes,
sit down and talk to that guy,
the Sandman.
the Sandman. I absolutely love him. He is we're like big Adam Sandler movie people and Will Ferrell movies and I don't know what else, but mostly Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler. Um and we play a game called Name That Movie
Yes.
where we'll send each other a song and I'll go name that movie. And sometimes we're like, I don't know. Can you give me another hint? And then we'll
Yeah.
get it. But yeah, I would love to talk with him. He is just so down to earth, doesn't care about that he makes millions. He just likes to make movies with his friends and pay his friends, and he's just a genuine guy. And I love the way that he wears his outfits because I like to wear sweatpants and a big shirt
Mm-hmm.
too, and call it my Adam Sandler wardrobe.
Yeah. Oh, and I was watching Blended and I went to go finish it
Hmm.
and it wouldn't let me finish it and it says it's upcoming and I'm like, I can't watch it on demand. Okay. But in Blended, uh when Drew Barrymore's son is playing a baseball and he's striking out, the
Hmm.
announcers is his daughter and his mother.
Oh,
And I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that."
I didn't know that either.
Yeah. So yeah, and I think he's even has like Jackie's family in the movie and cousins and stuff. So yeah, I love that about him.
Very cool. Yeah.
So
Oh, well, we got 2 minutes left. Let's do our shame, 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 and then wrap it up.
yes, yeah, do it.
Okay, so our shame, shame, shame
Shame,
is
shame, shame.
is when you work for a workplace and you get sick. And I feel like this is all workplaces, but you get sick and you say, I can't come in. You give them a doctor's note, and then they want you back at your workplace. Like, they're like, oh, okay, take 2 days off, come back. What? You want me to get somebody sick?
Right?
Makes me mad.
It
Uh,
does. Mad and sick.
my husband got the flu. He's an IT guy. He works from home, and he got told he needs to come back to the office on Friday.
Well,
What?
hopefully he's not contagious. Maybe wear a mask.
Oh, he don't like wearing masks. So,
Okay.
but his boss isn't concerned because he works in a little cubicle, and he's like, nobody's gonna be near you.
Okay.
So, but
All right.
yeah, that makes me mad. Workplaces we should be understanding about when people get sick and when people need a mental health day.
Yep. I
But yeah,
agree.
that is my shame, shame, shame. You want to wrap it up?
Yep.
Go
Yep.
ahead.
Well, again, Happy New Year. May 2026 bring you more love, light, happiness, and whatever your heart desires. May it be a better year for all of us. You want to add anything?
Yeah, have a great year. Don't give yourself overcoming achievements, and know that if you just survive the year, then you just survived the year.
Yep. All right. Till next time.
We love our scrappy peeps. So thank you all for joining us and becoming part of our flock. So please like, subscribe, and share. And if you don't like us, unfortunately, yo mama. But if you do like us, we look forward to seeing you next time on Two Scrappy Chicks.